guys, welcome back to my channel. Simone here. As you can tell, today we're doing the October TBR and I am really excited about this. As you can tell, I'm in my like snuffly big jumper thing and I've actually put makeup on today because I'm trying, guys, to get back into my Monday, Friday uploads. So my plan is at the moment, and this may not happen, I have no idea, but my I've been really off with my uploads and they just kind of come out whenever. So what I'm going to try and do is from this video, which should go up Monday at 5 PM, who knows, I'm going to try and do my 2 weekly Monday, Friday uploads at 5 PM, except there will probably, for a while, there'll be some extra ones where I am doing the ones I already have filmed. I have some videos filmed which have been filmed for ages and I need to post them as well. So yes, we're going to start with doing 2 a week again properly, and I'm going to get back onto that. So yes, hold me to that please. We're officially in October and it's chucking it down outside, and yeah. So today I want to talk about my plans for reading in October. So I have decided to rechange my I've decided to expand my TBRs a little bit again. I felt like this video was otherwise just going to be me going, these are 3 books that I want you to pick from, that's it, goodbye. And so I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting. So I have picked, I think, 4 books that I'm planning on reading in the month, and then the rest of the books I read will be completely like on kind of in my mood. And there's also going to be the section where you pick a book for me. So last month last month was the James Patterson pick, and you picked for me First to Die by James Patterson, which was the first book in the Women's Murder Club series, and I loved it. So you guys are doing good. I don't think I've read one yet that I haven't enjoyed. So yeah, so again, at the end of the video I will have my 3 choices for you this time. But the first book that I want to talk about, that I want to read in the month of October, is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I just really feel like reading this book at the moment, and so I think I'm going to read it. I said in a TBR a little while ago that I was going to read this with Charlie, and we just decided that both of us had a bit of a reading moment, I think. So we decided that we were going to pause on this one. I have told Charlie that if she wants to read this with me she can, but no pressure to, but I'm going to read it anyway. So this is a kind of 1980s pop culture referenced book that follows a world where people live in caravans that are stacked on top of each other because they can't build outwards anymore because there's no space. And this basically, I think, follows some kind of like quest or like treasure hunt, I guess, to try and find the key to this virtual reality, and all these people live in this, or can access this virtual reality, and that's how they go to school and stuff. And it sounds really interesting. I know that this is a movie now which I haven't seen, so I would like to read the book first, and yeah, I'm really excited to pick this book up finally, because I keep saying I'm going to read this and I still haven't. So yeah, hopefully I'll read it in October. Then the next book that I am desperate to read this month is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I've heard so many amazing things about Khaled Hosseini's writing, especially recently on BookTube, and so I'm like, I definitely need to get to this. I do own A Thousand Splendid Suns by him as well, but I think this is the one that's been calling out to me and I've had on my shelf for longest. So this is set in 1970s Afghanistan, and it follows 12-year-old Amir, who's desperate to win the local kite fighting tournament, and his loyal friend Hassan promises to help him. And it's about that. I believe there's some pretty traumatic things in this book, so I'm definitely going to be wary of that going in. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to picking this up, and it's something a little bit different for me as well. So yeah, definitely one that I'm hoping to read in October. Then, speaking of books that I've mentioned many times before and put in TBRs before and said that I want to read and I still haven't read, I'm going to read Room by Emma Donoghue. I am determined to read this one this month. This has been here for forever, and like I said, I've made multiple TBRs where I talk about this, and I think this is on it's on one of my like books to read in 2019, or I made a few of those videos which I'm going to obviously do updates on at the end of the year, but this is one of those books, so I do need to read this one. This follows 5-year-old Jack, who is locked in a single locked room with his mother, and that's all he's ever known, I believe, and I don't really know anything else about it. I've heard mixed things. Some people think that the narrator in this is very kind of, because it's a 5-year-old boy, it makes it really difficult to read, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, because sometimes that does annoy me in books. So yeah, I'm interested to see how I feel. But yeah, definitely want to actually get to this one this month. And then the last one of the books that I'm definitely going to read in October is The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. This is a book that I've had on my shelf not for very long, actually, not really that long. I was actually recommended this by an in real life friend, which is always a nice thing to have. I'm just going to read the back because I don't really know anything else about it. It says, Lily has grown up believing she accidentally killed her mother when she was just 4 years old. Now at 14, she yearns for forgiveness and a mother's love. Living on a peach farm in South Carolina with her harsh and unyielding father, she has only one friend, Rosaline, a black servant. When racial tension explodes one summer afternoon and Rosaline is arrested and beaten, Lily is compelled to act. Fugitives from justice, the pair follow a trail left by the woman who died 10 years before. Finding sanctuary in the home of 3 beekeeping sisters, Lily starts a journey as much about her understanding of the world as about the mystery surrounding her mother. And this just sounds amazing, absolutely phenomenal. It's not a massive book either, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this just has like kind of a really kind of interesting plot to it. So yeah, definitely something that I'm glad I've got on my shelf, and yeah, really looking forward to reading this one. So those are the 4 books that I definitely wanted to read in October. Like, I'm determined to pick them all up. And then I want to get on to the 3 books that I would love you to decide for me which one you want me to read. So choice 1 is actually one that I was going to read for the Scooby-Doo-a-thon, and I didn't pick it up because it was too big basically, and I was going away and I needed to take a smaller book. And it is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. I've heard amazing things about this author and this book in general. This follows Jack and Grace, who are a married couple, and they seem like the perfect couple, and basically some things just don't seem quite right. Grace never answers the phone, she never leaves the house on her own, she never meets up with friends on her own, and she always and there are bars on the bedroom window, and it's kind of about that. I'm so excited to read this one, and like I said, I was going to read it for the Scooby-Doo-a-thon, but I ended up not doing that. So yeah, this is a thriller, and I'd love to know if this is the book that you think I should read. Also, this light on there is a little bit annoying, but I have to have it on because it's literally pitch dark. That's the problem with filming, although it's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday morning, so really, I don't really know the answer to that. Oh, next one. The next one couldn't be more different from the first one, and that is The Battle of the Labyrinth, or Percy Jackson, The Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan. This is the 4th book in the Percy Jackson series, and I really need to continue on with that series. I've read the first 3 and really enjoyed them, so yeah, I do really want to continue on with this series. This, like I say, is the 4th one. I don't know any specifics about it, but yes, this is another choice for you. And then the 3rd one is again something completely different, and this one is me clinging on to summer reads. Now, I don't really like the summer in terms of being outside in the heat. I don't love that. I do like to read books about the summer, and so this is Summer at Shell Cottage by Lucy Diamond. This one also is set in Devon at a seaside holiday, and I'm actually going on holiday in October. We're going to Devon. We're staying in a caravan in Dawlish, staying with my dad and my dad's parents and also my fiance, so very, very excited about that. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm like, should I read this? Should I take this as my summer? It's not really summer, is it? But should I take it as my holiday read? Yeah, let me know if you think this is the one I should read. This, I don't really know too much about it specifically. I just know, like I said, that it's set in a seaside holiday cottage in Devon. Yeah, these are your 3 choices. Should I read Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris, Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan, or Summer at Shell Cottage by Lucy Diamond? So as I said, let me know. I will have put a poll one of these ways that you can go and vote in, so I would love it if you did that and let me know what I should read, because like I said, you guys have never steered me wrong yet. And then I wanted to do my video shout out of this video, and today I wanted to shout out the wonderful Hailey from the channel Hailey in Bookland. Hailey is definitely a big booktuber, but I love her channel and I think that she deserves all the love. She is gorgeous and she makes wonderful videos. She does some great recommendation videos which I really enjoy, and I just love her bookshelves. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So yes, definitely someone to check out. Most of you will already have heard of her before, but I wanted to shout her out anyway. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you hopefully on Friday at 5 o'clock for another video. Bye guys!